my jewels, and welcome back to another video. I am Sapphire. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to talk about keeping your ends healthy, okay? Just for no reason, just talking about keeping them healthy. I've been getting a lot of emails, also questions on why my hair don't look like yours, or my hair don't look like that. I'm using the same product. Do you know I use the same shampoo and conditioner, the leave-in and the oil? My hair don't look like that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today, okay? First off, I want to let you guys know I will be going on vacation, okay? This video will be the last video of 22. The next video will be pre-recorded for getting ready for January, because I will do some videos after Christmas, maybe 2 days after Christmas, and I'll post them for you guys in January, but those will be pre-recorded. Once the first one in January airs, then the second one, it will be current. Okay, so I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. And I hope and pray that there are many blessings for the new year of 23. Okay, keep the faith. All right, walk in righteousness. Okay, always pray. I pray at least 4 or 5 times out the day. To be honest, I really do. Okay, so make sure that you send prayers up and walk in righteousness. Stop gossiping. Stop talking about people. Read your Bible. I read my Bible a couple of times out the day, and it really helps me. It really does. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to talk about keeping your ends healthy. Now, these are some things that will really help the ends of your hair. First off, I want to say this to you. Stop looking at somebody else's hair and wondering why your hair doesn't look like that. First off, that's not you. You are you, okay? All of us are different, okay? We may have relaxers, but all of us are different. The way we take care of our hair is different. She may put a little time in her hair and you may not. I still have a few of y'all that still wash your hair once every 3 or 4 months, and then you want to moisturize and seal every 3-4 weeks. You can't do that. In order to keep your hair healthy, you have to keep up with your hair, okay? First off, get to know your own hair, all right? Listen to your own hair. Know your own porosity. You have to do that. I don't know your porosity. I don't know your hair. I don't know what your hair is talking about. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what it's talking about, but you do. So pay attention to your hair. That's just like paying attention to a baby. I know different cries when our children were small. I know a hungry cry. I know a cry just want to be held. I know a hurt cry. You get what I'm saying? Something's wrong. I know the cries of my child. I did know that. And even we have grandchildren now. I know the cries of them. They get frustrated, they get upset, they can be happy, they get hungry, they get lonely, they want to be playful. All of these things. Pay attention to your hair, okay? Secondly, you want to keep up with those trims. Now, I'm not saying this just so it to be a cliche, I'm not. But if you're not trimming your hair, you trim once every 2 or 3 years, your hair is damaged, okay? You are just inviting more damaged strands to the hairs of your hair, if that made sense. Okay, so make sure that you keep up with your trims. Now, I did do a trim. I took off 1 inch all around my hair, throughout my hair. I took out 1 inch. Okay, it probably didn't need it, maybe ½ an inch, but I just did it anyway. Okay, and I just forgot to tell you guys, so I apologize about that. Okay, but I did take 1 inch off just to start fresh. I'm not saying that when I trim my hair, that's going to make my hair grow. Our hair is already growing. Trimming your hair will allow it to grow evenly. Get that straight. Write it down. Trimming my hair will allow it to grow evenly. Trimming my hair does not make my hair grow. It doesn't. Okay, it does not. Okay, your hair is already growing, so you want it to be even. Okay, so if you're not trimming your hair when it needs to be trimmed, you are going to get a lot of split ends. They're going to start breaking off. Sometimes that split can grow up the hair shaft, and that makes the hair really thin and you can see through it in the back. Okay, so make sure that you keep up with the trims. I'm not saying trim your ends every 10 weeks. I'm not telling you that, or every 12 weeks. I am not telling you that. You want to make sure that you trim your ends. Just say today the 20th. Today is December 20th. I'm going to trim my ends before I go to bed. So Trim your hair, take off whatever needs to be taken off. If it's an inch or 2 inches, hope and pray that it's not over 3 inches of hair. Otherwise, your hair is in really bad shape if you have to take off 4 or 5 inches of hair. But anyway, you want to trim your ends tonight, okay? And then what I like to do is check the ends of my hair again sometime toward the end of February, because something can form. You never know. Something can form. So that's where we call dusting. What I call dusting, because someone was asking me about dusting. You just want to take the ends of your hair. You want to look at them. Anything that's trying to form, you want to snip that in the bud. Just like you have a rose bush or any flowers or anything, you trim out those that's dying first, right? So that way the rest of them won't get infected. You get what I'm saying? So that's how our hair is, okay? So make sure that you keep up with the trims, okay? Please do, all right? Deep conditioning. Deep conditioning is very key, and it's also healthy for our hair. Conditioners add moisture to the hair. Conditioners condition the hair. You understand me? Conditioners adds softness to the hair. They add vitamins to the hair. They add nutrients to the hair. They make the hair more manageable and more alive. You understand? So make sure after every wash, you deep condition your hair. Don't skip out on the conditioner. Deep condition for about a good 50, some conditioners say 10 minutes, 15, 20 under hooded dryer. Make sure you do exactly that. Afterwards, rinse that conditioner out, okay, and then go to the leave-in. So I want to talk about leave-in conditioners. Leave-in conditioners also add nutrients to the hair, and they also add hydration to the hair. You can use a leave-in conditioner for your hydration as long as it's protein-free, because you don't want to put proteins on your hair every other day or so, because it helps to dry the hair out because it's too many proteins, okay? So don't use proteins every week in your hair. It's not really called for. You only put a protein in your hair after your relaxer touch-up. That's it. That first wash, you want to do a protein treatment. So every time you get a relaxer, that's when you do a protein treatment. So leave-ins really help with the health of our hair, okay, because it adds hydration. All right. Now, our roots play a very important role too, because I have some ladies that just say, you know what, I only just put some grease or slap some moisturizer on my hair, and I'll come back to it another month or two. That's why the roots of your hair up here are breaking off, because they're too dry. Okay, they need help. They need moisture. They need attention. All right. They need you to love them. So please make sure that you take care of the foundation of your head. That's your scalp and your roots of your hair. All right. You just can't slap on moisturizer or slap on. And grease is not a moisturizer. Oil is not a moisturizer. Didn't I tell y'all that before? It's not. I read those notes. It's not. Okay. You need a moisturizer if you want moisture for the hair. Grease and oil seals and locks in the moisture that you're putting in, okay? You cannot just use grease on the scalp and your hair and think, okay, my hair is going to be moisturized. It is not. And oils are not a moisturizer either, because they don't have water. Grease doesn't have water. You understand? Okay? Write that down, okay? All right? So please make sure that you're taking care of your hair, the ends of your hair. And this is not just for the winter time or the springtime, summer or fall. This is every day, okay? Get to know your hair. This is every day, 365 days out the year. You understand? Lastly, you want to keep those ends tucked. This helps to keep that moisture and hydration into the hair strands. I've seen women, even on my job, and also even when we go to services, they have their hair updo, but it's down. It's out. I understand that, you want to look nice. I get that. But in order for your hair strands to remain healthy from the elements and the debris and everything of like that, pollution, all of that, you need to just tuck them under every once in a while, especially if you are not moisturizing and sealing except for once every other 2 or 3 months. Okay? So these are rules to follow whenever you want healthy ends, okay? And once again, stop looking at Sally's, okay, and saying, why my hair don't look like that? Your hair's not going to look like that, okay? Because she put time and effort into her hair and you're not, Okay, so I hope and pray that this video will help you. And Lord's will, you will see the next video in January. Okay, thank you all so much. And once again, Merry Christmas. And I hope and pray that you have a really blessed, happy New Year. God bless you. Bye.